Hi there, Krypton. So, what we're going to be doing next in our connections unit is we're going to be making our mythical god and goddesses trading cards. Make sure that your volume is on so that you can hear me explain what our next project will look like. Okay, it's important for you to note that you will not be printing this PowerPoint. You will actually need to make your own trading card and then take a picture and send that in as your assignment. Some of you may be thinking, well, what's a trading card? I don't know what that is. Well, some of the history of what a trading card is comes from the 1700s, where tradesmen would make these little cards that would explain their product or their services. And then in 1860, the first trading cards were information about these sporting people, usually baseball, but sometimes football as well. And what they would have is a picture of that player on the front, and on the back they would have information. So one of the most famous ones is Hopalong Cassidy. So this would be a trading card about a Western, kind of like a cartoon celebrity. And so on the front, you can see there that there's Cassidy. And then on the back, it would have information about the show. And they would sell this with a stick of gum. So if you were a kid, you really wanted this. It was kind of like those prizes in the Cracker Jacks, if you've ever eaten any of those. Okay, and then here are a couple of other examples that maybe you've seen, especially down here, this Pokemon, Digimon, like those kind of trading cards. And you'll recognize that they'll have this picture of whoever it is that they're talking about, and then they may have information about their powers or the things that are their weaknesses. At the very top right here, we have Annie Beller, she's also known as Easy Reader. And then we have information about her occupation, maybe her contact information, her mission, things that are important to her. In the middle here, we have Millie Beck. She's a tennis player, and so it kind of gives her her height, her weight, what league she's in, who's her coach, and then it kind of gives like a small overview about her there at the bottom. Here to the right, we have Evil Dragon and Hero Dragon. So this person was kind of showing not only the good, but also the bad, right? Their arch nemesis or their enemy. So you're welcome to do that as well. And then on the bottom, you have a pretty classic baseball trading card. So it has the picture of that person in the front, obviously with their name. And then on the back, that's why you see the two pictures there. On the back, it has like the team that they play for, what position, their age, and just other information you'll need to know about them. So take a look at these. Take a look and see, well, okay, this is the information that's in them. There's always a picture, and then there's always information about that person. Okay, so for your materials, you will only be using what you have available in your home. Do not go purchase anything new. This is just using what you have. So if you have like printer paper, lined paper, cardstock, the back of a cereal box, maybe you have magazines, gift wrapping paper, things like that. You might also need your scissors, a pencil, glue or tape something to adhere, like staples or and then colored pencils, markers, crayons, those things so that you can decorate. And you can see there that what I've done is I've sacrificed the back of our Ritz box of crackers, and I've cut it out. You can see the scissors there, and then I've left off that one little piece that I'm going to use the back of. Okay, and then I wanted to break down the rubric for you. You can see the picture there that I've already started. I have not finished because you'll see what I'm missing. So your trading card must include the following. It must have a picture of your god or goddess and their name. So for me, you can see Anvil there, and then you can see how I've depicted her with her leaves for arms. And then her hair is almost mountainy, kind of cloud-like. So I've drawn her there. I also am including her traits. So I've said there that she's kind, that she speaks in whispers. I also need to add in more information about that I want to add. And then I also am going to include her symbol. And we have, for example, Poseidon's symbol is a trident, and Zeus's symbol is a lightning bolt. So Anvil's symbol, something that represents her, is going to be a leaf. I feel like that's pretty That makes the most sense. And then what powers does she possess, or what is she over? Like, what does she control? And so I put she rules over animals. And I'm missing my interesting facts. So I need to pick between 1 and 3 interesting facts about my mythical god or goddess. Now, mine is just a rough sketch that I wanted to kind of give you all an idea. Please be creative. I want to see your personalities come through the way I did in the myths. I am having so much fun reading over them because you guys have blown my mind with how creative and how interesting they are. Okay, remember that you will be needing to take a picture and then upload that as your assignment. Please let me know if you have any questions or can't quite figure out how to do that. I've also added a Word document that kind of breaks it down step by step. But please reach out if you have any questions, Krypton. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.